Word. What up, internet?
Hey there, camera.
Here we are to vlog at you.
We're actually in Barrie right now. Our adventure started how many hours ago? A few. 4? 3? No, I don't know. It started at around early in the morning. We drove up here to Barrie and we just got our very Canadian Tim Hortons. We're both wearing plaid. I feel very both Canadian and tacky with my sweatpants and socks and sandals and fanny pack. But we're headed to Algonquin Park, and we're headed up to the very north of Algonquin Park, along the Quebec border, and then down into the Brent entrance in the center of the park. And we're going to do some bumbling Canadian stuff in the next few days, so enjoy it.
Yeah, the sun's popping out. Sun's popping off. We're making our drive. Yeah.
Did you see all this rock along the side of the road here?
Is that the shield?
It is the shield.
Does Nick Fury know?
Yeah. I think it is Nick Fury.
Oh. Yeah. We've been driving for about 6 hours now.
Yeah.
And we are turning onto Brent Road to get to the Brent entrance to the Algonquin Park.
I think it's quite a long drive down here, to be honest.
Yeah, probably like an hour or something.
I remember there being lots of fast-moving, like, logging trucks down this road, so I'm a little bit scared. On top of that, I also remember almost getting killed by a moose on this road, so there's that. I don't think I have to stop here because they said as long as I have a permit, I don't have to stop at the camp thing.
Okay.
And I don't even know if it's open, to be honest. This, yeah, see, it does have a caution sign, and there is a logging truck there. So I remember those like whipping around the corners going crazy, and like I guess they're not as afraid of getting hit by or hitting a moose as I am, but
Makes sense.
yeah. For now, enjoy this really bumpy, loud road.
Very bumpy, very loud.
And maybe a montage.
Even Rocky had a montage.
This Rocky is a road. A couple of day trips too from where we're hoping to stay on Laurel Lake. There's some bog areas which look pretty cool. There's a waterfall. Yeah, so we'll see some more stuff kind of like that too. Made it to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Now can we find our canoe? I guess we're about to find out.
Where does it say it's on the wreck?
Wait. You missed all the majestic part
It's the majestic part.
of you trying to get in.
Oh.
You were too quick. I guess I should stop doing this and actually paddle a little bit, eh?
Oh, no.
Also, yeah, the map is in here, which is part of why I wanted it closer to me. We made it! This lake is so much calmer than the last time I was here. This is Cedar Lake, I think. Not Brent Lake, which feels like it should be called that. How you doing back there? We're making some headway. We're doing okay. We're almost at this cool little island over here, which we're gonna check out, I think. Look at that little guy. And we haven't once punched each other yet. I think it's because there's a great distance between us and it'd be really hard to punch each other.
What'd you say to me?
I guess you could paddle me. Wanna paddle to the death?
Are you into that?
No, I'm not really into paddling.
I still have a photo on my phone that says no paddling I took in Hong Kong.
Oh.
I've been waiting for the appropriate time to put on Instagram.
Oh, right now is when we put it in this video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No paddling.
What is that in reference to?
It was outside of like a fountain. So I think it means no splashing.
I don't know. The GoPros are not great for taking video of things far away, but there's a little seagull that's claimed his own island over there. I think next up he's gonna try to conquer this guy and the big one beside him. Power to you, bud. How about canoes and crustaceans and cancel culture?
Huh. Camp Krusty, catalogs, and cartridges.
Yeah, that sounds good. How about trees?
Tacos.
Yeah, of course. And Teresa.
This vlog's a talkie, so it'd be trees, talkies, and I wish people still called movies talkies. And now our phones have screens where you can stream stuff, so those are walkie-talkies because you can walk and watch a talkie. I was headed down to the talkie station, pick up some power converters. You ever try to row one-handed? Special technique for idiots that film vlogs. Look at the beaver!
That's how you paddle right there.
Party down! Easy peasy. I mean, what would you do if you had one hand? You'd row like a moron. Oh, I think I heard the predator over there. That was like a falsetto predator.
Alderman Chipmunk's version of the predator.
Turn around. Over here.
According to my ancient GPS system here, we should be right at the end of Cedar Lake, coming upon a little island campsite with a chimney. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. So we've abandoned our boat for the first time. Over here. And come to the site that is an abandoned cabin. Or was once an abandoned cabin. It's pretty cool. Wow, this fire pit's really awesome. Be a really good place to set up camp. So pretty. Doesn't look real. And over here, I think, is the altar on which you make human sacrifices. I mean, it's gotta be right. Cute, buddy. I packed some buns for the first lunch so that we didn't have to worry about like making food or anything. Pretty delicious. Looks like a disaster. How's your lunch?
Good. My little chipmunk friend moved over there.
Yeah. He's adorable. Oh, he's going to make a sacrifice. See you later, buddy. He's super cute. Ready to go on to the next place?
Yep.
We can go down this long corridor down over here, and then we go to Laurel, and then we get our feet wet with some portage do's.
Yeah.
Your first portage. Let's get in here. We're gonna crash, aren't we?
No, I think we're good.
This is like glass. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, what a beautiful day.
Holy crap, eh? Our country's really pretty.
Yeah. Let's get the flip out of here.
But let's stay here first.
Okay. A few days.
So we left Big Cedar Lake, and now this is Little Cedar Lake. I don't think there's any campsites on here, oddly enough, which is kind of strange. But man, is it beautiful. It's as still as glass out here. So cool that you can like see the bottom, eh? Nice big dragonflies that keep landing on everything. We've almost made it to the end of Little Cedar, and holy crap, it's gorgeous.
Honk. Honk, honk. I'm working on my goose call. Okay.
I gotta go there.
Where?
Way the fuck over there, or way the fuck over here.
Sort of pushing us away from this rock. Yeah, I can't do that one-handed. Where do we go? The right? Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, I should probably stop the camera. Yeah. Obstacles. Doo doo dun 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 dun. Squeal like a pig. What?
What are you singing? This is still Little Cedar, I guess, but kind of connecting to Oralee. So at some point this will become Oralee, and there should be two campgrounds kind of on the right-hand side up here, but not anytime soon, I guess. That last little bit was hard to navigate. A lot of stones. This is the Algonquin I think of when I think Algonquin, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I I could jump in the water and swim right now. It's pretty warm, man. Ready to lift a canoe on our head? This is the end of Laurel Lake, and there's a portage over there, which we're gonna go to Laurel, and there's a portage over there that goes to like Sable, I think, Sable and Hardman. But look at this little waterfall. How close can we get without bashing into the rocks? Chasing waterfalls. That's the portage sign for Laurel to Laurel. And now we carry stuff on our heads without dying.
Yeah.
Sound like fun? Yeah. Please don't fall in.
I am grateful that this track is super short.
Yeah.
If this was a long walk, this would have been pretty tough.
Yeah. On the way over, I saw two chipmunks clearly mating.
Oh.
You interrupted them. Does it look fun and funny?
It doesn't look fun.
Not like we were having the hardest time ever.
I'm not tall enough.
Yeah. I felt bad because I didn't want to like diminish you when you were struggling, but I also didn't want to let you struggle that much. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, I didn't want to say, you can't do that, let me do that. But also, I didn't want you to hurt yourself trying to do something that you clearly were having a hard time with.
You have a bad back, though.
I have a bad everything.
Yeah, so this is a bad thing for you to be doing.
Maybe it'll give me the exercise to be a strong boy.
But at least after this, we're at our final spot. We just had to pick a campsite, right? Do you have special powers yet?
No, but while I was doing this, a mosquito came and like landed directly on the absolute top of my head and drilled down with his little mosquito beak into my brain and sucked out the last of my intelligence.
What intelligence?
Ah.
I keep biting my wrists. Can you tell the camera what we just saw?
We just saw a rabbit.
And a bunch of mosquitoes. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
But also we saw a little rabbit friend. Oh my gosh, they're killing us. The mosquitoes are killing us. So how would you say your first portage went?
Poorly.
Yeah.
But it was a very short distance.
Yeah.
So as unpleasant as it was.
Yeah.
Still got there.
Yeah, thankfully it was only, actually it was like 200 meters. I thought it said 100, but I was reading the wrong one. But now we're on our final lake, Laurel Lake, and we're looking for a spot to spend our next couple of days. There's an island spot, but there's other couple of spots, and the guy at the Brent store, he recommended one in the northwest corner, so we're gonna go check that out too, because I'm pretty sure he knows what he's talking about, right?
Yeah. The portaging would have gone a lot smoother if we had just realized very early on that let's not try to take too much in one go.
Yeah.
We only did 2 trips, but they were taxing.
Yeah. Anyway, this mosquito going around my hand here. Kind of feel like we're going house hunting. Here is house number 1. It's an island option. It's a little rocky, a little hard to get up, it seems. Though it seems like there might be a little crop here that's kind of easier to pull stuff up. But it would have less bugs. So this is option number 1. So here's option number 2. And as you said, we should just be honest, right? This is probably our home for the night.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
This is the place that was suggested by the guy at the store. He said there's a river over there that's really nice. And that it's got a nice built-up like fire pit, some soft ground. Seems like it's got really good like sun exposure too, and it seems like it got a really good spot to kind of get into the water there. So yeah, I think this is home. Welcome to our campsite. Over here is our lake. This is Laurel Lake. It's our lake, right?
Right.
And over here we have a very tired man, mostly because he didn't sleep for days, not because he worked hard getting here. but also
I carried a canoe on my head.
you did. Let's put that picture right here so you can see it. This is our site. It's got a little fire pit. I just put that receipt there. We're not polluters. It's just fire started for later. It comes with a grill. It's a couple of grills. One grill looks kind of worse for the wear, but
Oh, I didn't notice
I think if we put 2 layers of grills, they should be okay. Here's probably where our tent's gonna go. Over here, up on the hill here, you can see a little blue thing up there. We have to climb up here and over there, and that's where you do your business. And it comes with this little log seat for the people that didn't bring orthopedic chairs. We got the logs to sit on, and this is our beach. It's actually pretty nice. It's really nicely sloped down to the water. And there's our contraband beverages. Don't tell the park rangers. But we definitely deserve those, right? After like 7 hours of driving, and then maybe 5 hours of paddling, with the Portage in the middle. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna try to set up this tent right here, and this guy's gonna rest, and then we're gonna crack one of them brewskis.
Go, Holly. Make a tent. Make a tent. It's your birthday. Go, Holly.
What you're gonna do is cheer me on, right? As I build the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's hard work holding this camera.
This part's last, right?
I don't know. What's a tent?
You watched me put this up before. You should know.
Yeah. I helped disassemble it. I did not help assemble it. And it looks like that pattern is repeating. If you want help, I can help you though. This is not me refusing to help.
When he turned off the camera, he's like, "How dare you ask for my help, human?"
Don't pull away the curtain. It's supposed to be a secret that I'm a monster.
I think I might need your help.
Well, stop filming you and get right over there. There it is. It's all done.
Yeah.
I didn't
Set up our beds and everything.
even help you that much.
You put the pegs in for me.
Yeah. And I held a thing or two.
I made us some sleeping pillows, and we don't really need the tarp right now. Hopefully it's not gonna rain, so I just use the tarp as a shoe keeper.
Yeah, shoe keeper.
I'm gonna spray myself with some bug spray now.
I wonder if that's failure I'm watching.
We're both really good fire makers. That seems like it's okay.
I think it's just the receipt that's burning though.
I see fire.
It's coming along, maybe.
It's a good sign.
The birch bark burns really well.
Yeah.
It's just the problem is getting the rest to
Yeah.
catch.
It poured rain yesterday.
So it's a little damp.
Everything's still kind of wet. But I see fire. I think we just got to dig around and find some other bigger pieces to burn here, because...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get back out there and check. Look what you accomplished, fireman.
Yeah. What up with that, internet?
Hey.
How you like them fires?
Yeah. We're not usually fire people.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Good job, love.
Yeah. Here?
Yeah. Okay, step one of making a
camera.
step one of making a bear piñata. You swing the rope lots.
Nowhere
And then
near.
it gets nowhere near the branch.
Yeah. I guess I'm too afraid of hitting you, but I need to be
Oh, I don't
more-
care. Don't worry about me.
Not even close. I'm bad at this.
We're great at sports. Whoa. Hey, that was at least a couple of feet away this time.
No depth perception.
Okay, the rock method. Oh. Getting there.
Go find my lucky rock.
In other Boy Scout news here, I unknotted this entire thing of rope. Oh, and that squirrel's laughing at us. at our
Pretty funny.
poor outdoorsman skills. Option number 2. Pot lid frisbee. Well, I'm really good at getting it around that branch.
Yeah.
Okay. So update on the rope bear pinata situation. We've got a pot lid on the end. It's up in the tree. Just won't come down. It just won't come down. The log there on the end. Yeah, that's it. So,
Wait, where's his hand? His other
hand
hand's
is
on
over.
his knee.
No, that's the right one. Yeah, that was on the knee.
So
Your
it's got
watch.
me this leg?
Yep. Your watch hand on the knee. There we go. That's it. That's the perfect pose. Still trying to make the bear pinata. Hey!
But same problem. It's not
Yeah. Need something heavier. Let's try the whole pot. What do you think? Captain's log. Hour 500. We have both not accomplished a fire because we are too distracted by throwing a pot lid in a tree to make a bear pinata. And then we were too distracted by a fire to make a bear pinata. And by that I mean we failed at that very thoroughly. I don't know. There's no branches in this campground. I think we chose poorly. Can I give the camera a little progress update? We may have cooked 1 millimeter of our sausages in the last 5 hours. We will eat at some point today, I think. It's funny how this was so easy to do, like the first few times you made it, and then the last time it's like, well,
I think
nope.
I just had a harder time finding
Dry
appropriately
stuff?
dry things.
Yeah. But thankfully we're not meat eaters because these guys don't really need an internal temperature of whatever meat does. I don't know. How do you meat? I don't know. I haven't had actual meat in like 20 years, so. Now that I got the good camera out, I'll give you a better view of this, your view. Listening to some George Harrison, which would probably get us flagged. It's beautiful. Is this cooked? Is this cooked food? Are we gonna find out? Bear pinata and a nice sweet moon right there, boss. Jive's rinsing. It's the best we could do. The site sucks for branches. But it is over the water, so it's, you know, quite a ways down there, but we'll see. I don't think there's anything that really smells that much anyway. Hello over there.
Hey. And hello out there, internet world.
Yeah, we retreated to our tent because our fire, despite all of our best efforts, was not keeping all the mosquitoes away.
Yeah.
And
We did at least manage to make one after.
yeah,
Yeah.
another full day of heat in the sun will make the wood dry enough to
Yeah.
use, but oh wow.
There's a lot of shade on this little camping site, though.
Yeah, but it rained all day yesterday, so it's going to take a while for the wood to dry
Yeah.
out. Anyway, we retreated in here and we played some cathedral
Yeah.
and having a bevy.
Yep. Finally managed to hang our food from a tree.
Yeah,
It was a bit of a struggle.
a bit of a struggle. Hours of our life.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to end for today and we'll catch you tomorrow on another adventure.
Yeah.
Take luck.
Check it out.